New developments this afternoon in the case of a Brevard County teenager who died on a cruise ship.
18-year-old Anna Kepner was found dead on the Carnival ship, and records show her stepbrother could be a suspect in this case. West 2's Bob Hazen was in court this morning for a hearing dealing with the situation.
This hearing was specifically about a child custody case involving Anna's stepmom, but Anna's death is now a major part of it. 18-year-old Anna Kepner's body was found on a Carnival cruise ship during a trip with her family, including her stepmother and step-siblings. And this week, court documents filed in that stepmother's child custody case claim one of those siblings, a 16-year-old stepbrother, is a suspect in her death. Anna had been living in Titusville with her father, his new wife, and the step-siblings. Today, lawyers for that stepmother and the step-siblings' biological father had a virtual conference with the judge in the case. That came after the father filed a motion saying, quote, the 16-year-old's future has been put in jeopardy because of the choices made by his mother. In court, the judge noted the possibility that the 16-year-old could be asked to testify unless he invokes his Fifth Amendment right.
If you are intending to call him, you will need to file a motion with the court prior to the hearing.
Yes, sir. I'll further discuss that with my client. He may choose not to call the child.
Okay.
The father wants custody of the younger sibling and to address where the 16-year-old is being kept. Records suggest he is not in law enforcement custody, but also not staying with his immediate family. Also today, the lawyer for Anna's stepmom asked the judge to block the release of more information in the case.
Yes, I did file a motion for non-dissemination. The press has been hounding both myself and my client.
The judge will deal with that idea later. The hearing on custody will happen next month. We're also waiting on the autopsy report from the medical examiner's office in Miami. At last check, they said they still have not been able to make a final determination of cause and manner of death. Covering Brevard County in Viera, Bob Hazen, West 2 News.
And later today, family and friends will gather for a celebration of Anna Kepner's life.
This memorial service is set to happen as we're now hearing from her birth mother. West 2 investigative reporter Justin Checker spoke with her last night. He's live outside the Grove Church in Titusville. Justin.
Hey, good afternoon. Like so many people here in the Titusville community, Heather Wright has many unanswered questions about what exactly happened that led to her daughter's death earlier this month on that Carnival cruise ship. Wright remembers her daughter as always wanting to make people laugh. She says Anna started dance and gymnastics classes when she was 3 years old. We know she would later become a cheerleader. Well, Wright says she's lived in Oklahoma since 2012. She'd come back to visit Anna on spring break or during the summer, but she told me the last time she saw her daughter was 2 years ago. Wright expressed frustration that the FBI has not contacted her. She also says Anna's father and stepmom made no effort to let her know her daughter died on that cruise ship.
No, he never once tried to call me, get a hold of me, and anything when she died. I found out through Google. I was like, okay, so 18-year-old dies on cruise ship, and my daughter's face popped up all over Google.
And Wright shared several photos with Anna from when she was younger. She told me her daughter loved the water and they'd often visit a lake near where she lives in Oklahoma. Back here live in Titusville, we did reach out to the pastor at the Grove Church, but he declined to speak with us. He says the staff are 100% supporting Anna's family, and they do not want to speak on her behalf. Meanwhile, the FBI is not commenting at this time about the ongoing death investigation. Covering Brevard County live in Titusville, I'm Justin Checker, West 2 News.
A celebration of life for Anna is happening this afternoon in Titusville. The family is asking everyone to wear colors to honor the 18-year-old's bright and beautiful soul. They say her favorite color was blue. The celebration at the Grove Church starts at 5 p.m.